Good evening, everybody. No music today. We're just gonna hop right into it. Just got to do some link sharing. So I intended to stream early today, but the errands that I were running took a bit longer than I had intended, which is all good. Then I came back and I had dinner, and I'm like, you know what? I want ice cream. So I got ice cream, and then I watched Laid Back Camp, which is one of the comfiest animes ever. Okay, that's good. That's good. Open up the game. Come on. Okay, then I gotta open up OBS. Okay. Hey, Esto. Then I gotta hit that button. Nice. Then I gotta turn on my tablet. I am a mess today, but that is a-okay. So yeah, basically my errand today was to go out and explore towns that I potentially might move to. And that took a lot longer than I intended. Because I
can do this.
I did a lot of exploring, and then I forgot about time and all the fun stuff. Speaking of towns, we're in Celtic, and we did Field Day Study 1 last time, and now we're on to do more.
Here we go.
Okay, I think I took care of everything. I'm just going to lower the game volume for myself.
It's my turn.
My turn.
Alright, nice. So yeah, that's been my day today. How about you, Esta? How are things going? Alright. Grand Market isn't quite open for business yet. Oh, it's the students from yesterday. Good morning. Opening late today after all, I see. Afraid so. Guess you already know about the robbery yesterday, huh? The two merchants whose stalls were destroyed are still arguing about it. You bastard! You're not going to get away with this! Oh no, not them. The manager came to try and break them up, but he doesn't seem to be having much luck. I hope no one ends up getting hurt. What should we do, Reen? Maybe we could try talking to them? Considering everything that happened yesterday, you just might be the cavalry we need right now. Would you mind? Not at all. Let's go. I like how the manager is just like stone-faced, like, what do I even do? What do I do? How dare you destroy my stall? You damn coward, I knew you country folk weren't to be trusted. Who else could it have been? Just come clean and admit it already. Who are you calling a coward, you Helmdarian snob? You're the one who wanted my spot, all for yourself. Calm down, gentlemen, please. Interesting. Playing all innocent and trying to paint me as the bad guy here, you make me sick. What do you say we settle this right here and now? Bring it on. Hold it! Tonight's drink of choice is green tea, by the way. Even though it has caffeine in it, I was really feeling green tea tonight. Class 7? You kids again. Keep your noses out of this. I'm gonna make him pay for smashing my stall. Smashing? Oh yeah. Wow, they really are completely ruined. This is awful. However, harming one another is not going to bring them back. In the end, they will still be smashed, and you'll be worse off. But this anger isn't going to go away unless I do something. He took all my goods too, so I haven't even got anything to sell. What are you talking about? You were the one who stole my goods. And you're going to give them all back right now, and fix the damage you did to my stall, or else I can't be held responsible for my actions. This isn't good. I don't think they're even listening to a word we're saying. What do we do? Stop this at once. The Provincial Army. What? What is the meaning of this? It's the middle of the morning. Stop this nonsense immediately. But I believe you are the one in charge here. I demand an explanation as to what has transpired. Well, you see... I see. The solution is simple then. Men, take them away. Yes, sir. What? What do you mean, take us away? 2 stalls were destroyed, 2 sets of goods were stolen. The truth is as clear as day. 2 merchants in the midst of a heated disagreement committed the same crime at the same time. But that's not fair. Do you not think it's premature to draw such a conclusion without any investigation? The Provincial Army does not have time to waste solving the petty squabbles of merchants. But I'm not an unreasonable man. Cease your dispute and you'll be left alone. Continue and you come with us. The choice is yours. So they're trying to force both merchants to forget this ever happened, to sweep the whole ordeal under the rug. Yeah, something about this seems really wrong. Yeah. Very good then. I'm sure you can agree that wasting time on shenanigans like this is detrimental to all parties involved. I hope you'll think twice before causing such a ruckus ever again. Now, if you'll please excuse me, I'm a busy man, and I have more pressing matters to attend to. There they go. Well, I guess they did stop those 2 from fighting, but they did nothing to solve the underlying problem. This isn't right. I see now how the Provincial Army here conducts itself. I'm sure you're both still pretty angry about this, but right now the 2 of you need to focus on keeping cool-headed. For the time to fight, try to use that time for something more productive instead. You'll feel a lot better. Yeah, I shouldn't let my anger take control of me like that. We can't open the Grand Market for business until we've cleaned up these busted stalls. And we're already running late, so I hate to ask, but would you all mind lending me a hand? Market Manager Otto, with assistance from the merchants, the market cleared away the remains of the 2 stalls. And with the help of Rain and the others on top of that, the Grand Market was finally able to open for the day, albeit behind schedule. Thanks to you 4, we were able to open the Grand Market for business today, a bit quicker than expected. I can't even begin to tell you how grateful I am. Oh no, there's no need for that. We barely did anything. I'm just glad no one got hurt. All the more reason to thank you. A merchant's stall is his livelihood. Any action taken against it can throw him into blind rage, and it's hard to bring something back from that. Or someone. It would seem the problems facing the merchants in this town are quite grave indeed. The Provincial Army may have intervened, but it's difficult to believe they'd make no attempts to find an amicable solution. quite right. It's clearer than ever now that they have no intention of trying to resolve any issues involving the market. And I can't see that changing unless we decide to just accept the sales tax increase and keep quiet about it. Still, you'd think they'd at least be a little more subtle about the whole thing. There's no way those two merchants are just going to accept this and move on. No, I don't suppose they will. And if word got out about this, it's not inconceivable for certain groups of people to begin boycotting the marketplace. Something definitely has to be done. I'm just not sure what. Is something wrong, Rean? You're awfully quiet. Are you feeling unwell? Sir, I have a favor to ask. Would you consider allowing us to investigate this morning's incident? What? Oh, are you suggesting we attempt to find the perpetrator who destroyed the merchant's stalls ourselves? It's a kind offer, but as I said yesterday, this is our affair, not yours. You're students, you have your own studies to worry about, and I wouldn't feel right interfering with them. We're students training for the military, though. We can't just stand by and allow something so unjust to go unchallenged. It's the Provincial Army's responsibility to address this, sure, but they're shirking their duties here, and that reflects poorly on us all. Well, that's true enough, I guess. But do you really think we're up for something like this? You kinda have to wonder about that too. I mean, at the end of the day, we're just amateurs. We should at least check with Instructor Sarah first and see what she thinks. She's already told us. Put your heads together and think, and I'm sure you'll see what you need to do. Her words. It seems like exactly the sort of thing she meant. At least, it does to me. Oh. I see your point. Perhaps matters such as this may fall under the scope of our field study after all. Yeah, you do make a good case. I'm still not sure up to it, but I guess it can't hurt to try. Neither seek nor shun the fight. Very well, we shall do what we can. Rean becoming the foundation of the world right in front of our eyes. My boy's already growing. You have to admit, though, they make it painfully clear that he's slightly different than the rest of them. Are you really sure about this? I'm certainly not going to say no. I'm very concerned about the market and the safety of our merchants. So if you're 100% sure, I have to admit, I truly would appreciate anything you can do for us. Thank you, sir. We'll do everything in our power to find answers for you. Just be careful. Don't go seeking out trouble. I don't want you kids being put in danger. We're dealing with a criminal who acts under the cover of the night. He may be capable of a lot more than just thievery and vandalism. Remember, I'm responsible for your safety. If anything were to happen to you, I couldn't even look Van Dyke in the eye anymore. We'll be careful, we promise. I know I will, at least. I really need to be more careful than anyone else here. Now that that's settled, we should act quickly. Yeah, let's get this investigation started. So, first things first. We need to decide where to start investigating. The logical starting point would be the Grand Market itself, the scene of the crime. Can't argue with that. We should probably get some statements from the two merchants before anything else. Indeed, I anticipate they've called themselves by now, so perhaps we can get something a bit more substantial from them. We still have to ascertain their innocence or guilt in the matter as well. We'll need to keep a close eye on the time, though. If we miss the last train towards Heimdall, we'll have no way of getting back to the academy today. Plus, we've been given other tasks too, so I'd really like to get them done. In short, we need to keep moving. Our deadline is 9 p.m. Let's use every minute we have to accomplish everything we possibly can. Understood. You bet. Right. But of course, in JRPG land, we don't have a strict time limit, we have just a time limit. Kinda glad they, don't do that sort of thing where it's like you have until 9 p.m. to do all these things. I mean, it probably would add a bit more tension to the matter, but probably not entirely the best idea.
I can do
At the end of the day.
Right. Of course. Go.
But, Alright. Okay. And to think, I was ecstatic to finally participate in the famous Celtic Grand Market. Oh, what did I do to deserve this? Excuse me. You. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see me acting like that. I hope you can forgive me for my inappropriate behavior. He seems really down. It's quite understandable. He's a merchant in a busy market, unable to do business. So, what brings you here? Did you need something from me? Well, actually... Green explained that he and his classmates were investigating the truth behind what happened the previous night. Apologies, I had to adjust my mic again. You're investigating? That's right, and we'd really appreciate if you could answer a few questions for us. You may be able to help us find the true culprit. I suppose it can't hurt. It's better than doing nothing, at least. You don't have to sound so pessimistic. Well, can you blame me? You're students at a military academy. You're not exactly ace detectives. That is true, but we're still determined to find out who did this. We may even be able to recover your goods. Cooperating with us could prove quite fruitful. Okay, fine. I never said I wouldn't help you, did I? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say, though. It's not like I saw anything worth mentioning. You didn't? As soon as I made sure my stall was ready to open the next morning, I left everything set up and went home. The other merchants around here can vouch for that. Guess I shouldn't have left the stall unattended, though. By the time I got in, it was too late. The deed had been done. So by morning, the stall had already been destroyed and your goods stolen. Come to think of it, what goods were stolen exactly? Oh, I have a sample with me, actually. An accessory? Is this a brand that's popular in the capital? Been a real hit lately, yeah. I was hoping to bring the fad here by selling them at the market. But this is the only one I have left now. I dread to think how much money I lost in one single night. What? Okay. I guess like the last 2 minutes of dialogue were just missing because my mic decided to cut out. Nice! I need to get a new cable actually. This cable is loose. Anywho. Oh, yeah, I know. But it's a matter of justice. I just can't act like nothing ever happened. It's wrong, on general principle. I'm begging you, please get my goods back, whatever it takes. Well, I can't promise success. But I swear to you, we'll do everything we can. That much I can promise. I think that's everything this merchant knows. Let's try questioning the other one. Poor guy is all the way in the back. Oh, what the hell am I supposed to do now? Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you, but can we have a moment of your time? Oh, wrong voice. You're those kids from that military academy, right? Huh, what do you want from me? I've got nothing to sell to you, obviously. I'm not gonna read that aloud, Esto. I'm just gonna let that completely pass, for as terrible of a pun as that was. Even if I did have something to sell, I've got no place to sell it. I'm basically ruined. And to top it all off, the Provincial Army and that other damn merchant are acting like I'm the one who did it. He's not taking this very well, is he? Hard to blame him. Is my chat working? Is anything working today? I don't know, actually. Is it working? Yeah, it's working. 1 blink if yes, 2 blinks if no. I don't know what's working anymore. Oh, hey, Joshua. Alright, I'm gonna stare this down. Someone send a chat message. Yep. Yep, it works. I don't know what's working anymore. Rean explained that he and his classmates were investigating the truth behind what happened the previous night. Oh, did you? No. I I said I wasn't gonna read it aloud because of how terrible it was. You're investigating this mess, huh? Oh, is that delivery? Okay. So would you consider cooperating with us? Sure, why not? Not getting my hopes up, as I'm sure you can understand, but hell, I've got nothing to lose here. Not exactly a vote of confidence. Hi, Chip. Where is your food? I don't know. What did you want again? He's willing to cooperate. I said we cut him some slack and hear him out. Yeah, that was after I asked if the steam was broken. Bleh! I changed like 2 things and everything stops working. Ha! So about last night. At the time the incident actually happened. Last night, huh? I don't know how much help I can be if that's what you're asking about here. See, I left this market right after arguing with that merchant yesterday. I didn't come back till this morning. I stayed over at a friend's place. Another merchant. Just got pissed drunk and ranted at him all night. And you're certain of this? Positive. Ask my friend. If you don't believe me, he'll back me up. You think you got food poisoning? What? Oh no. I wandered over here with an awful hangover this morning, and what I found gave me a hell of a start. My whole stall in shambles. If that weren't enough, all the processed foods I was going to sell were just gone, without a trace. So the goods that were stolen were all processed foods. That's right, nuts, cheese, bacon, all foods that have a long shelf life, made with local ingredients. Seeing all my stuff gone really sobered me up. It was like I hadn't been drinking at all. That's when I went over to that fool's stall to make him pay for it. Did you go straight to him? Because he was the one who did it, of course. He smashed my stall so he could have that spot all to himself. But that doesn't make any sense. If Heinz did it, then why was his stall destroyed too? He must have done that to himself! Probably figured if he destroyed his own stall, no one would believe he could be responsible. I don't know. That seems pretty unlikely. It's a bit excessive. While I understand your frustration, baseless accusations do no one any favors and only cloud the true issue. Ugh. It's so frustrating. I've lost so much money because of this. I had to shut up shop for good. That is bad. I could at least get my goods back. Maybe I could salvage enough to stay afloat, but what are the odds of that? None of the other merchants saw anybody do anything. The Provincial Army sure ain't gonna help. I'm finished. Pure and simple. All the hard work I put into getting this far, and this is how the dream ends for me. Well, I'll be honest. I'm not sure how much we'll actually be able to do for you. We'll do everything in our power to help you find some form of closure. So cheer up, okay? I do appreciate that, but again, I ain't about to get my hopes up. Good luck, though. That's all the 2 victims of this crime have to say, it seems. What does everybody think? I can't be sure, but I really don't think either of them is responsible. Both merchants certainly have adequate motive to damage the other's stall, but the chance of both committing the same crime on the same night without crossing paths? It's virtually nil. It's not impossible that they were just out to steal each other's merchandise. But I don't believe that's what happened. Both of them have alibis confirming that they were somewhere else when the crime took place. I'm inclined to agree. I just can't see either of these merchants being responsible for what happened. So we're gonna have to look elsewhere to find viable suspects. Where though? I mean, who could it possibly have been? It's impossible to say right now. We don't have any solid leads. We know who the culprit wasn't, but how are we supposed to start narrowing down who it was? The market itself seems unlikely to produce any further clues, so we should focus our attention elsewhere. Actually, there is one thing that's been bugging me. There's one group of people involved in this whole situation whose actions don't seem to make any sense. Maybe if we can work out the reasoning behind their strange behavior, we can come one step closer to finding our culprit. Whom do you mean? I'm talking about the market manager and his wife, the merchants in the market, or the provincial army. Well, it's definitely not option 2. You could argue the first one, but it's definitely this one. The provincial army. They haven't done a thing to try and solve this crime, despite it happening right under their nose. And that begs the question, why not? The market manager said they're refusing to fulfill their role due to the tax issue. Which means the provincial army should refuse to intervene in quarrels within the market as well. If that's the case, then why did they come and intervene this morning? And that's the odd part. Now that you mention it, that really doesn't make any sense. Their methods were atrocious, but the fact is, they brought that dispute to an end almost instantly. They did get involved. Yeah, one minute they're refusing to do anything, then the next they're taking a stand. It's definitely suspicious. My point exactly. There's definitely something unnatural about the way they're conducting themselves. And since we have no other leads, what do you say we go to the army's guardhouse and take a look around? We may be able to learn something from them that could aid us in our investigation. That may be worth an attempt. The guardhouse isn't too far from here either. Let's head on over and see what we can find out. Green channeling his inner Lloyd. That's more like he's channeling Joshua there. Right. Where even is the Provincial Army's building? Oh, it's over there. I'm just gonna walk in. Or not. Aren't you those students from that military academy, was it? What are you doing here? We're terribly sorry to trouble you, but we were hoping you might be able to help us with something. Could we ask you a few questions about the incident that occurred at the Grand Market this morning? What? What does that have to do with you? We're visiting this town on a field study as students of Thor's military academy, and we very much appreciate the chance to see how experienced soldiers such as yourself handle difficult everyday situations. This seems like a perfect opportunity for an anecdotal case study, and could prove most invaluable to our education if you'd permit it. Alright, stay here. I'll see what I can do. It looks like we might be able to hear what they have to say for themselves after all. Nicely done, Laura. In times like these, we need to make good use of our positions. No one can fault a student for wanting to learn, after all. Now comes the hard part. Oh, this makes me nervous. Well, let's just wait and see what we can get out of them. Remember, it's not always what they say that matters, but how they say it. And even more importantly, what they don't say. Right. I hope you appreciate us for taking time out of our busy schedules for this. So, what do you want? And make it quick. I'm a busy man, you know? He's not even trying to keep up his appearances. Unbelievable. I'll be brief then. We came to discuss the incident at the market this morning. Would we be correct in assuming that the Provincial Army will be conducting no further investigation? Is that all you came here to ask? Is that all? Should the armed forces, charged with maintaining peace in this region, not be taking this matter more seriously? Laura, I'm not sure. You've got a big mouth for someone your age. And it seems you have a lot to learn about how military units actually work. What do you mean? Let me ask you this. What should the number one priority of the Provincial Army be in order to maintain the status quo? I'll tell you, their number one priority should be to enforce the will of the region's ruling lord, Duke Alvarea. As members of the Provincial Army, the will of the nobility is absolute. We're just following our orders, protecting what we have a duty to protect. I assume you're referring to the local petition against the sales tax increase. So you're saying as long as a petition isn't withdrawn, the Grand Market isn't something you have a duty to protect. Interpret my words however you want. We're soldiers, we follow orders. That's how the military works. We don't need some fresh military academy inductees telling us how to do our jobs. This is nuts. Does he even have a tiny shred of shame? I was hoping we'd be able to get something out of him, but it doesn't seem too likely anymore. So, is that it then? I hope this has been enlightening. Now if you'll excuse me, I have a job to do. Elliot about to snap. Oh wait, would you mind answering just one more question? Elliot? Fine, ask it. Well, do you have any idea what might have happened to the goods Marco was handling? You know, the accessory merchant. All he had left was that one sample. What are you talking about? That merchant from the capital, Heinz, was the one planning on selling accessories. What? What did you just say? What are you all looking at me like that for? How do you know that? I wasn't in the impression you hadn't investigated the matter at all. How peculiar. We only discovered what each of the merchants were intending to sell on a short while ago ourselves. Sir? We have our own ways of finding these things out. You do well to not underestimate us. Now, we waste enough time answering your questions. We're leaving. GG, Elliot. Do you think the fact they already knew what each of the merchants were selling means they did investigate this matter after all? But the burglary happened last night, and it was only discovered first thing this morning. Realistically, I don't think there was any opportunity during that time for them to do any digging. Not without running into us. Agreed. I suspect they knew what each merchant was planning to sell well in advance of yesterday's incident. Though, that would be information for them to learn, since Duke Alvarea must have issued permits for both stalls. It's true, and the army would have no trouble gaining access to the transaction records for something like that. But why would they bother? Maybe they need to know so they could prepare. Prepare for what? I get the impression that the incident at the market has been carefully planned out for a while now. I don't think those two merchants being given permits for the same spot was a coincidence either. It was probably done to get them to start fighting, so they could get robbed while there was tension between them. Basically, to create a situation that couldn't be brought under control without the army's help. I'm gonna break character here for a second and say that the music that's been playing during this entire thing has been so good. Especially that like ending sequence. Ooh! It's so good. I love investigation things like this too. You get to really see what a character's thought process is, or what the intended thought process is. And also good on Elliot for speaking out. Like, that's something that I thought Laura or Reen would try to pull, but then here comes Elliot with that sort of question. Like, it's gutsy, and I like it. Elliot almost feels like a character that people just kind of like push away after a while once everyone else comes back in, but you know, I think I'm gonna try and keep him around. He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. That seems to fit perfectly with what happened this morning. Meanwhile, the Provincial Army has shown no interest in actively working toward a solution, unless the market manager chooses to withdraw his petition. So they waited for things to get out of hand, then they showed up to force both parties into an uncomfortable truce. Eventually, the merchants would get worn down enough that they feel like they'd have no choice but to withdraw the petition. Cold is going to love Crossbell Dead. I like a lot of things. There's a lot of things I can actively say I'm just like abhorrently against. I'll be picky. Lloyd's thought process is I always have this case figured out because I'm good at my job. I would hope so, given his role. Like, if you're in that role, I would hope you can do that. Like, you know, we're not playing Ace Attorney where Phoenix figures out how to do lawyering on the spot in the middle of the case. Even though he took the bar exam. Yeah, but thanks to Elliot, I do believe we finally uncovered the truth of the matter. That was indeed some very quick thinking you displayed, Elliot. You make a fine military strategist. I just got lucky, that's all. So, what we know is the Provincial Army is somehow involved with the actual perpetrators of the crime. The only way to solve it, once for all, though, seems to be, well, to find them and catch them. But if this was carried out by members of the Provincial Army, that's not going to be an easy task. No, I don't think anyone from the army was directly involved. The soldiers here are far too proud to dirty their hands with such escapades. I tend to agree. Really, whoever the culprits are, I doubt they're still here in Celtic. There just aren't many viable places to hide such a huge volume of goods without them being found. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe they escaped by train? No, that can't be. Boarding a train with that much merchandise would raise suspicion for sure. It's been less than a day since the bullery happened, so they can't have gotten far. Maybe we should ask around on the main roads and see if anyone saw anything out of the ordinary. Someone suspicious may have been spotted leaving or entering the town. That sounds like a wise course of action. Come, let's resume our search. We mustn't let this cowardly thief run free. I wouldn't dream of it. Right. So there's a thing to do there. There's a side quest there. I think you're the lost wallet lady. Excuse me, would you happen to be Lizzie? That's correct. Does that make you the students from Thor's who the market manager said would be coming then? Yep, that's us. We came to see you about the request you sent in. Could you explain the situation to us in full? Of course. I happened to come across somebody's wallet by my store yesterday, you see. I kept it with me in the hopes that they would come to pick it up, but no one's come to claim it. As such, I'd like to ask all of you for your help in delivering it back to its owner. Would you be able to do that for me? I'd be happy to help. Thank you. Here's the wallet that I found then. We'll be sure to take good care of it. I assume you've already inspected the contents? I did, indeed. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything inside that could help to identify the owner. What exactly was inside anyway? Well, naturally there was Mira in it. Like, a lot of Mira. This isn't some chump change we're talking about. The only other thing was a train ticket to Heimdall that's scheduled for tonight. Sounds like the owner is a fairly well-off traveler then. There's not much we can do with that as our only lead, though. I believe the train ticket is potentially the best lead. Yeah, but what should we do with it? Should we go and ask at the station? Yeah, considering it's for the train that leaves tonight, imagine the owner is frantically searching for it. Which means they might have already been to the station themselves to ask about it. Let's head over to the station then. Sorry for the trouble, but I'm counting on you for this. Cool. Do we have a... trying to think. Do we not have we don't have a world map. We have this map, but we don't have a world map. After entering the station, they asked about whether or not there had been any inquiries in regards to lost property. Yes, there was an inquiry. The wallet seemed to match the description we received too. Can I ask when the inquiry was made? I believe it was this morning. A young lady came along in a panic, complaining that she was a complete loss with our wallet and its contents. From what I could tell, she seems to have been traveling alone. I get why she would be in a panic then. Did she say anything else that could lead us to her? She mentioned something about returning to the inn to do a thorough check, if I recall correctly. It's the Weathercock right down the street. You can't miss it. How convenient. We happen to be staying there ourselves. Okay, let's go ask Margot. Margot. Oops. I mean, you don't really need to look at the world map often, so I'm not surprised they didn't do it, but like, I imagine in when we have more free reign of the world. It would have been cool to at least see. Hey there, is something the matter? That was Santry. Do you have a moment? There's something we'd like to ask you. Oh, you're looking for Annabelle. Bad timing though, she just left. That's unfortunate. But we have a name now at least, that makes life a lot easier. True, all that's left now is to actually meet with her. She mentioned that she'd be searching at the rest area in the Grand Market next, so you'll want to head there. Make sure you return to her, okay? We will. Let's go. And we run. And we run. No, not you. You. Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to know if a young lady came in here searching for a wallet, would you? She was indeed here a few moments ago, but she's gone now. Oh my goodness. Do you know where she went then? Unfortunately not. She did mention something about having no choice but to rely on Adios now, though. Does that help you out at all? I think there's only one place that could be. Shall we make our way to the church? That seems like our best bet for now. And we go! Oh, it's you! The cute girl. Oh, Adios, please have mercy on my poor soul. I simply cannot believe this. How am I supposed to live on, having lost all my mirror in a place like this? Looks like we found her. The tragic heroine act makes it kind of obvious. Unfortunately, we have to interrupt her. Excuse me. Eek! Just who are all of you? Well, you can turn right around if you're planning to rob me. I no longer have any... Please, calm down. We just want to ask you something. Are we correct in assuming that you are Annabelle? I am. Aha, thought so. You wouldn't happen to recognize this wallet, would you? They showed Annabelle the wallet. That's my wallet. Where did you find it? Well, you see... Thank you so much. I'm surprised to hear that the merchant from the Grand Market kept it safe for me. However, kindness remains within people's hearts after all, it would seem. Looks that way, yeah. Regardless, I'm very grateful that you found it for me. Is there any particular amount that you'd like in return? You can take half of what's currently in here if you'd like. I mean, if you're offering, I could always use the money. I don't think we can accept that. Your thanks alone are enough. Dang it. I see. Well, how about this then? I purchased it as a souvenir from the Grand Market before the Great Wallet search began. A Picard plush. I see no reason you can't accept that. In fact, I assist. I hope you find it useful. Thank you. We gratefully accept that. You're very welcome. Thank you for finding my wallet. Was I supposed to buy a Picard plush? In the Grand Market? You need to buy... No, I need to buy the Sitting Mishi. So you managed to find the owner after all, then. Thank goodness. I really can't thank you enough. I'm glad that we could be of help. Please excuse us, then. Woot. Do I have money for that? I could have money for it. No, I won't have money for it. I might have money for it. I have money for it. Oh, it's like a full-on accessory. Alright, I did not think that this was actually a full-on accessory. 100 HP, defense, and 8 defense plus 5. Honestly, Elliot is always in need of more defense. He's also in need of bunny ears. Brilliant. All this time, you were just sitting on it, weren't you? Extra speed helps too. Yeah, we definitely need speed. But that's why I gave him Action 1. Okie dokie. So we got that one done. I think I'm gonna go take care of the other side quest now. Because we only have one more, it's just the West Celtic Highway. So we can go take care of that right now. JK! Lulu, are you okay? Look what that nasty man did to her. Is something the matter? I was just chasing after Lulu near the west exit of the town, and there was a weird man asleep along the side of the street. A weird man? To sleep in the midst of a bustling town like this, oblivious to its dangers, suggests he must possess formidable skill. Or he was just really drunk. The nasty spell coming off of him nearly made little Lulu faint. Terrible. It really was. I don't know who he is, but I'll have to keep an eye on Lulu to make sure she keeps her distance from him. So he's not from this town then? I'm not sure. I only started seeing him around a few days ago. I've never seen him before that. Really now? That sounds like a lead if I've ever heard one. If he's drinking in the middle of the day, and is an Instructor Sarah, then we know he's not a merchant at the very least. Yeah, I think we should go talk to him. Let's have a look near the west exit and see if we can track him down. And away. Oh, you coot. Drink, bring me another drink. You, this guy reeks. How much has he put down? It's only midday, he's already completely blitzed. I don't think this is the man we're looking for. I think he'd have trouble pulling off a robbery. Sir, are you alright? We can help you back home if you'd like. Sure, leave me alone. I'm just a good-for-nothing who's lost his job. Looking after that nature park was my whole life. Nature park? You kids ain't all heard of it? Lunar Nature Park, shore northwest of here. I used to be the park ranger for that all the time. Then you lost your job? Yeah, out of nowhere too. I gave him my life to that job, I did, and then he just came and took him all over me. That damn official just showed up out of nowhere and told me I was sacked. You just can't take a man's livelihood off him like that. It's not fair. That job was my life, my life. Yes, we can see that. Something about this doesn't sound right. I agree. It hardly seems fair to take a man's job away from him without good reason. Right? Right? I'm so glad somebody understands how I feel. There's no way a bunch of kids like that are gonna do a better job than me. Kids? I was drinking here last night too, she? And a bunch of kids in ranger uniforms went walking out of that town through the west exit. Weird thing was, they was carrying a whole bunch of wooden boxes too, in the middle of the night. Kids these days, I tell you. You don't think they could have been... Nature Park? I wouldn't have even considered it. Park would no doubt provide a large enough area. It fits perfectly. Yeah, they'd have no trouble stashing the merchandise there undetected. Lock the entrance. Leave a couple of lookouts, and no one will suspect a thing for a very long time. And a provincial official was the one to tell him he was fired. That's practically a smoking gun. Huh? I just say something useful or something. Don't know what I said, but if I helped you out, why not buy me a drink? I would suggest you start trying to sober yourself up instead. There's a good chance we may be able to recover both your park and your job. What? We know our next stop. As soon as we're fully prepared, let's head out to the Lunaria Nature Park. Great! Oh, now we can go. Cool. There's a monster here somewhere. Oh, he's over there.
We should take a right here to reach the nature park.
Right. Let's go.
Just gotta really quickly do a thingy.
This looks tough. Careful.
I can do this. Turn to flames. Burn now.
Nice.
My turn. Arcus, activate.
Right. Keep it up, everyone.
My turn.
Oh my god.
Huh.
Missed on a critical. Laura, please. Earth and fire are pretty good here. As long as, Pierce. Oh, and of course he gets Aerial on Zero Arts too. Oh god!
Here we go.
What's stronger? Fire is.
It's my turn. Hang in there.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Right.
And a crit.
Right.
Oh, you don't need to be tiered, actually. Get up there. That did nothing. Unsurprisingly.
Here we go. Right.
That's helpful.
Right. Let's go.
You have my thanks.
Huh?
This dude's a lot of HP still.
Here we go. All right, let's do this.
Give
Give
it
it
to
to
me.
me.
Right. Hang in there.
You have my thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was not
My turn.
entirely well planned, but it worked out in the end.
Shatter. Go.
I don't have anything. Oh, I do have an impeder. Impede!
There.
My turn.
Yeah, boy.
Let's go.
Oh,
An opening.
good.
It's my turn. Arcus activate.
Okay.
Huh?
Of course.
Keep it up, everyone.
My turn.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. That was
I
lucky.
can do this. Hang in there.
You have my thanks.
Thanks.
Of course.
Yeah, why not?
Behold.
He retaliated. Oh, well, that there.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Nice.
I did it.
I did it.
Nice.
I did it.
I've only.
Cool. Did that. You can also pick up the Red Moon Rose Chapter 3 by speaking to Robin at the West Highway Farmhouse. Oh, let's go there then.
Enemy sighted. Take him
out. Go!
Right.
Yeah, I
Right.
think it didn't do a whole lot.
My turn. Huh?
Here we go. Arcus, activate.
I can do this.
Ha!
My
Oh,
turn.
come on.
My turn. Shatter.
I can do this. Fire! Now!
Got it. Nicely done, Elisa.
Same to
Here's the
you.
high
That
five.
was great.
And boom! Hawaii. Farmhouse is in the second area. What? Not Robin. I like how there's only 2 people, and I just ignore the second person. Came across a book of fish really clean the bookshelf. I can bother to get rid of it so you can have it. You seem kind of busy right now, but yep, we'll read it all near the end of the game if I get them all. Okay, so we did that. We finished that quest. Time to go to the park and break boxes.
Lunaria Nature Park, huh? Seems less like a park and more like a forest.
Yeah, it really does feel a little out of place sitting smack dab in the middle of farmland as far as the eye can see.
It may have had some religious significance in ages past. Perhaps it was a place where the animists of ancient times chose to enshrine the spirits of the forests. There's a place much like that in my hometown.
Yeah, there's one in mine too.
That park ranger made it sound like there would be people here. If they really are the culprits, maybe they've run away already?
This woodland is too dense to reliably enter it whether anyone awaits within.
Yeah.
What's this?
It's...
A bracelet?
How did a bracelet come to be in a place such as this?
Just as I thought. This bracelet has the same design on it as the ones that the merchant from the capital was planning on selling.
Really?
You're sure?
Positive. There's not a doubt in my mind that it was designed by the same person. Care to give a second opinion on that, Laura?
I'm hardly qualified to weigh in on recent trends, but there do seem to be a number of similarities between this bracelet and the merchant's goods.
Can we keep it?
So the fact that it's here means...
Yeah. It's extremely likely the culprits we're looking for are inside this park.
Sure seems that way to me.
It only opens from the inside. I suppose that leaves us little choice.
Are you going to destroy it?
Will you be able to?
The lock seems quite solid, but my sword should be strong enough to...
Wait. I'll do it. I can get it done more quietly.
Oh?
Really?
Well, what are you going to do?
I'll use the mighty Keyblade.
The 8 Leaves, One Blade School's 4th form. Autumn Leaf Cutter.
Huh?
Seriously?
Wow! You cut it right in two!
I did. Thankfully.
Spectacular. It's an honor bearing witness to one of the skills of the 8 Leaves School.
They're gonna mention that so much throughout the game, and I'm just gonna keep thinking of Annalise, and it bugs the absolute crap out of me that she doesn't come back.
Thanks, but I'm still more or less a beginner. Anyway, we don't have much time left. Let's head inside and see if we can find them.
Right. We need to find them before the sun starts to set.
I know she wasn't that major of a character, but she was still a good character.
Looks like we can still make it after all.
Excellent. Come then, we must make haste.
If she was able to be a playable character in Sky the Third, then she's absolutely important enough to have been able to come back. All right, forest area.
There's tons of little stone monuments in here.
Yeah. What do you think they're supposed to be?
I imagine they were made by the animists in this province.
Oh, that's most of them. That whole set of bracers was pretty cool. Kurt, Kargna, Annalise, and whatever the fourth one's name was. Let's place our hopes in the Calvard Arc. Yeah. I mean, at this point, I wouldn't want them to come back because I want brand new characters and everything, but slice.
Now's our chance.
My turn.
Yeah, the fourth one is the red-haired one. I have no idea what his name is. I always forget it. He's the one who shows up the least, too.
Arcus, activate.
Right. Let's go.
My turn.
I'm curious how this looks.
Analyzing enemy attack patterns. I've got it.
Okay, so it's just a craft version of that. Which they made fun of for being forgettable in Moon Door 5. Did they really?
Hey!
Huh.
Huh?
Go.
It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
My turn. Ha! Off guard.
I'll
Slice.
take you up.
Huh.
Ha!
Right.
All right, yeah.
Right. Hey!
Here we go. Now's our chance.
I've got you. Right. Arcus, activate. Ha!
My turn.
My turn. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, like it's like interesting because I remember a lot of the doors, but I couldn't tell you like which one was which. Oh, big boy. Nope. Slice.
Enemy sighted. Take him out.
It's my turn.
Okay, we're not. Yep. Oh boy. We're gonna do one of these first so that Laura can heal.
Of course. Ha!
Got some health on him.
My
Oh,
turn.
that hurt. Oh, Laura, no. I remember because I'm a lame nerd for trails. I mean, I remember. I do remember a lot, but it's the weird thing with my memory. Sometimes I remember really important things like minute details, and other things I'll just completely forget. All right, Earth and Fire. Most things are weak to fire here. I should give Elliot fire. He has a lot of EP.
I can do this. Arcus, activate. Ha!
Laura is out for the count.
My turn. There. Now's our chance.
I've got you.
You have my thanks.
It's my turn. Ha!
Of course.
Oh, that is no good. What? How did he die? Oh, because he was burned. It's like, wait a minute, how did you just randomly die?
Right.
That is going to hurt again.
Arcus activate. Huh?
Go! Arcus, activate. Ha! Okay, it's safe for now.
He got burned physically and socially. Yeah, you trash mob. Oh, tear bomb. Definitely need those. Definitely need
Well,
those.
shall we begin? I can do this. Arcus activate.
My turn. Shatter! Off guard.
I'll pick you up!
My turn. Huh.
My turn!
Right.
Go!
Was he also burned too? I'm like so bad at keeping up with if people are burned or not.
Right!
You have my thanks.
Should pay attention to enemy statuses
turn.
more.
Arcus activate. Hut.
It's my turn. Let's go.
Here we go!
Well,
That takes care of them.
and in here we find Sepith. I appreciate this area for using a pan flute for a forest area. It's one of those things in RPGs that's like when you enter a certain area, like you have a kind of expectation of like what the music's probably gonna sound like. And this is getting a nice A grade for that. Turn around! Turn around! I've stabbed you like 10 times. How do you still have wings?
Right. Let's go.
Right! Give it up, everyone!
That is going to hurt.
Here we go! Arcus, activate.
Of course.
Oh, crit!
Hut.
I can do this.
Go! There!
My turn!
Yeah, water does enough, so I guess I could use some aqua bleeds. It's not gonna do great, but yeah, it's not gonna do terribly.
My turn. Now.
I'll pick you up!
It's my turn. Go.
Nice.
Go! Okay, it's safe for now.
Oh, a treasure chest!
Just give me, no, turn around. I guess I don't really know if you're, oh. Fool, you fool. Ah, well.
Well, shall we begin?
My turn. Off guard.
I'll pick you up!
Go! Arcus, activate.
I can do this. Turn to flames. Burn.
Right! Arcus activate!
Ha! Too slow! Go! All right, let's do this!
Devastate.
Right.
Well,
My turn!
my turn. Fire!
Oh god, that's gonna be worse. I thought that would kill. I thought that would kill.
My turn.
Right. Arcus activate.
My turn.
Oh, did I use needle shoot? Oh, kill me.
My turn.
It worked out in the end.
Safe for now.
Alright, in here we find a citrus bottle.
This way's a dead end.
Well, gee.
Yeah, this park covers a lot more area than I was expecting.
What gave you that idea? Prevents faint. Oh, that should go to you. I will give an EP charge to you.
It's a treasure chest.
We already opened it. Oh, that's a biggie
challenging
boy.
foe. We should engage it with care.
I need you to stay. No, oh, yes, good. No! I hate you, monkey.
Watch out, this is a tough one.
I can do this. Let's go.
Oh, you just got insta-killed.
Right.
Well, that is a very much a no-no.
Keep it up, everyone.
That hurt a lot.
It's my turn. Let's go.
You have my faint.
Green, you fool, get up! Green, you fool! Oh no!
Wasn't strong enough.
Well. Jesus.
I can do this.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
Everyone, we're retreating. See you later.
Oh, well, I didn't... Fine. I wanted to fight him again! Oh, there's another one over there. Okay, we're good. That boy was strong. That boy is a biggin. Okay, so I can go to the right and to the left for chests, so we're gonna go to the right.
Oh, there's a stream here. This seems like a nice spot.
Where? Elisa, you lied to me. There's no places for fishing here.
We have nothing to fear.
It's my turn. Arcus activate.
Right.
It's a good spot to find some ingredients.
Go! All right, let's do this!
Leave it to me.
Okay, they hurt. Couldn't have given just a little bit more there, huh?
Arcus activate.
I can do this.
I mean, you're not gonna die anyway.
Arcus activate.
You have my faint.
Huh?
You are gonna die.
Go! Arcus, activate.
Oh, what a mess.
Right. Keep it up, everyone.
I can do this. Yeah.
Right. Arcus, activate.
Here we go.
I can do this. Turn to flames. Burn! Go!
Got it. Here we go. Ha. We'll cut our own path.
Force reached level 2. Impassion. 10 CP per enemy. Oh. Cannon reached level 2. We got Terra. Heals multiplied by 1.5%. Oh my goodness.
Great.
Not bad.
Those monkeys will have no idea what's coming to them now. They're gonna get so boned. I mean, he would lose 50 EP, which is pretty important right now. But might replace you with a defense. No. Poison probably right now. It's not like Spark Arrow is helping a whole lot here anyway. Shield, seal, attack 1, yeah. Okay. Gonna skip this guy. Go straight for the chest.
A treasure chest.
Come on then.
Is that a panda? What
Here
the
we go.
fuck? Impassion. Raise the spirit. Restores 20 CP for 4 turns. Oh! That's helpful. Sasa Panda.
Arcus, activate.
I can do this.
That is indeed a panda.
Turn to flames. Burn!
Good lord, just gets the abuse. Holy fuck. Yep, it's a panda, alright. Oh, and I literally just took off the wind quartz.
Right. Keep it up, everyone.
My turn. Shatter!
Laura! Gotta
Here we
work
go.
on your accuracy, buddy.
There. Go.
I've got you. Right. Ha!
Take this.
Nice-o.
Right.
Too slow.
Nice-o.
Go. Arcus,
I
activate.
can do this. Fire!
Oh, that was a 0 art.
Ha.
You doomed. That's okay.
That's that.
It worked
Let's
out
get
in the end.
moving.
I did it!
I did it.
Now what's in here? Airstrike?
I can't sense anyone in this area.
Ah, it's a treasure chest.
That's your comment to Laura? How kind of you. Get special airstrike, which gives me some ATS and ADF. Probably wouldn't hurt to have. I don't know. It's tricky. I guess if I'm fighting humans, then probably having a poison would be helpful. Assuming that logic still holds true for these sorts of games. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's not hurting anything. Oh,
That
big
looks like
monkey.
a strong one. Be careful.
No, monkey, no. No. We're gonna save here too, actually. Save Scumbus. Fuck off.
Is that a treasure chest?
Coral ring. Prevent seal. I guess might as well just give it to you.
This looks tough.
Okay, there's only 2 of them. We can work with that. Unlike before where there was 3 of them and
All right, let's do this.
whatever else there was.
Right. Turn to flames. Burn!
Keep it up, everyone!
Tuzla!
Of course.
I feel like my turn would be better spent with this.
Shatter!
Here we go.
I will just use a detector from Elliot to get these
There.
guys.
I can do this. Fire!
Right. Analyzing enemy attack patterns. Analysis complete.
Interesting. Actually,
My turn.
because he only has 50% chance of poison too. So okay, I think it's...
Shatter! Off guard!
I'll bend you up.
It's my turn.
Oh, look at that, 50% EP heal.
Let's go.
How kind of you. And a 10% EP heal after that. Oh, how kind of you. You shouldn't have.
Is everyone okay?
You didn't need to be so kind. Probably can give... Probably can give you a different quartz because I have detector on. So... I don't know what to give. Soul Blur again. Airstrike maybe. Airstrike might not be a bad idea. Or just more attack in general. I think Airstrike for right now. Because I have Detector on, so... I don't mind waiting a turn to do it. Like, do the defense buff first, then do everything else. Cool, Celestial Bomb. That should be everything in this area. Alright, on to the 3rd spot.
I welcome all challengers.
Here we go.
There's a panda on the back.
All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me. I can do this. Let's
Okay,
go.
everybody get a chance to go.
Of course.
Nice, that'll probably just kill them all instantaneously. Yeah!
My turn. Arcus activate.
Ha! Thanks.
It's my turn.
That is painful.
Arcus activate.
Go. There.
Huh?
Too slow.
Right.
I can do this. Fire!
Ah,
My turn.
Right.
My turn. Huh?
You still have a lot of training to do.
I agree. I do have a lot of training to do. Oh my god, there's so many enemies over by that one chest. What?
Just how deep does this forest go?
We must be pretty far in now. I'd imagine we're almost there.
Give.
Oh, a treasure chest!
The red one.
Come on then.
Oh, there's so many.
Here we go. All right, let's do this.
Give it to me. It's my turn. Turn to flames. Burn!
Behold, my most powerful strike! Radiant Blaze Dance!
My turn!
Cool.
Give it up, everyone!
Go. There.
It's my turn. Let's go.
My turn!
Huh?
Here we go.
Is everybody okay?
Heat wave. Get some extra stats with that. I will take that, thank you. That boss battle theme is an absolute jam. It's so like, it's very good at pumping you up. Alright, I kinda wanna...
Oh hey, there's an Orbman charging station.
We must be in the most remote reaches of the park.
Kinda wanna rest first. Before I go attempt to whatever the frick is over there by that one chest. Oh man, I really, really want it. Just make a couple of those. Make one of those. Make one of those. I don't think we need anything else. I don't think I have enough to open anyone else's quartz. Nope. I spent all my money. Ah! It's okay. So I would give up mine to give this to get a better weapon, basically. No. Yeah. Maybe not on that one, but Orbment. Mind one. If anything, you need EP Cup more, but you need cast one. Firebolt, Heat Wave. But 10% isn't really that much, is it? 50 would become 45, 10 would become 9. And then you... Airstrike, and then we have Detection. Mind one for the extra ATS, which is probably helpful right now. I can give you Soul Blur for more speed. cut, analyze. I'll keep them around. Just fine as is. Alright, let's go investigate the thing over here. Look at all of them. Look at all of them.
Ah, it's a treasure chest!
Golden sphere. Oh, nice.
They caught us off guard, but no matter.
My turn.
Oh, don't tell me it, like, unlinks you. Eey.
Arcus, activate.
Right! Arcus, activate.
Right!
Huh? That takes care of them.
Give me thing.
Right,
No.
shall we begin? Right. Ha!
Of course.
Here we go.
Right!
Right. Let's go.
Right.
Huh?
It does. Let.
Right!
My turn. Go.
I've got you. I can do this. Let's go.
Go. Sit.
Right! Oh, we did it!
We have nothing to fear.
It's my turn.
Hashtag not worth. This was not worth.
Let's go.
You have my things.
Here we go. There. Now's a chance.
I've got you. Right. Arcus, activate.
Right!
Oh, Elliot, no.
My turn.
Not like this.
Now's a chance.
I've got you. I can do this. Arcus, activate.
Of course.
Right!
My turn. Okay, it's safe for now.
Grab the item ring. Grab the. Oh
We
my
have
god.
nothing to fear.
My turn. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me.
I can do this. Let's go.
Yeah. So much to do. There's no smack.
Thanks.
Huh?
Ha, you silly shroom, you came in my heat wave.
Of course.
Right!
It's my turn. Let's go.
My turn.
Of course.
Swear to Adios. This had better be the last one.
Is everyone okay?
Right.
Not even worth the Master Quartz leveling up either. God damn it. Alright, hang on. I got a stupid thing. Golden Sphere. Attacks enemies. Isn't that what you already have? Oh my god. Alright, well, that happened. Damn mushrooms. Always good to have spares. Yeah, I mean, it's always good to have at least one of everything, I guess. Alright, probably boss time. Save.
There they are.
Not bad for a night's work.
Has anyone
idiots don't withdraw that petition, we'll be able to make even more.
has anyone called out the like serious like one-to-one thing this game has been doing with Sky? like, it's almost as if someone stole something from someone back at Sky. We had to chase them into a forest, and they were also wearing blue clothes, and we fought them in a forest.
Don't get carried away now.
You bet people have. I'm just saying, like, the whole, like, beginning of this game really just plays out like Trails in the Sky 1. The only difference is you're now in school and you're going to different places as opposed to just doing everything in Roland.
We get a reward for all this anyway. We're making out just fine as it is.
Difference is that those guys are all forgotten. Bleh. I mean, it's fine.
Still, who were those guys?
Like, if you had never played Sky, this is fresh, and it's like, oh yeah, this is good, and it still is good. I don't hate the last, like, you know, eight-ish hours that we've been through, but it's just really funny after having played Sky and doing this. It's just like, huh, you know, it's almost like we did this already.
The Provincial Army seemed happy to go out of their way for them.
Provincial, huh? I thought it was provincial. Oh well, I like the way I say it better. Meanwhile, Josette goes through a Chadney. Josette's great.
No idea. But then, I can never figure out what that man's thinking.
End of Sky 2 shows how cool she is, and Sky 3 comes in, it's just like, doors!
None of our business either. We just need to be ready to abandon this place at a moment's notice.
You're not going anywhere.
What?
And then we fight.
Who's there?
Now, here's the thing. There's no airships here.
Students?
They won't be able to escape.
I know I locked the gate.
Don't tell me you broke in.
Indeed, we did.
It looks like the stolen goods are all here too.
We caught you red-handed.
Let's take them out.
They're just kids. They should be no match for us.
And since we're all alone out here, ain't nobody gonna see a thing.
Hope you're ready for the beating of your lives.
I highly doubt we'll be the ones to endure a beating here today.
As long as we make good use of the Arcus's combat.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance.
Here we go.
Enemies ahead! We'll have to fight.
Oh, music.
Give it up, everyone!
Go! All right, let's do this!
Give it to me!
I can do this.
You're gonna move. I suspect you'll move somewhere in this general direction. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Right. Behold, my most powerful strike! Radiant Blaze Dance!
Oh no, you died! Yeah, I know we have zero arts, but I gotta get this guy analyzed.
I've got it!
He's a human.
Right.
My turn. Arcus, activate.
It's my turn.
Oh, you think picking on me is gonna help, huh?
Turn to flames. Burn! Is everyone okay?
Nice-oo!
Nicely done.
I did it!
Oh. This has got to be some kind of joke. They're kids!
How pitiful. That barely even qualifies as a warm-up.
Well, when you're used to Instructor Sarah's training exercises, warm-ups take on a whole new meaning.
That's very true.
Bottom line, we won. Fair and square. I'd suggest you surrender yourselves and apologize to everyone in the Grand Market for all the trouble you've caused.
And we'll be returning those stolen goods to their rightful owners, too.
We would also be very interested to learn who hired you.
You must be out of your damned minds if you really think you've won.
Elliot?
What's wrong?
I don't know. I just thought I heard the sound of a flute.
Huh?
What was that?
It sounded like the cry of an enormous beast.
What's happening?
It's coming this way!
Ah!
Help!
A giant baboon?
It's huge!
I believe we're dealing with the ruler of this forest. What would you suggest, Reen?
Well, they may be thieves, but we can't just leave them to die. We're going to have to fight it.
Understood.
All right.
Helios, help us!
Watch out. This is a tough one.
This one is gonna be a tough one indeed. And I don't have CP! And he put his defense up. Oh no. Alright. We need to do everything we can first.
Give it up, everyone! I get it.
Green can now use Flame Slash. Yay!
My turn.
That's really good timing. Let's get our strength up
Let's
first.
do this.
Give it to me!
I love how it said Epiphany.
I can do this.
That is like so cool.
Arcus activate.
Yeah, you have a lot of HP, don't you? No counter? Or not?
My turn. Shatter! Off guard.
I'll pick you up!
It's my turn. Arcus activate.
Go. Flames, gather on my blade. Strike!
Nice.
Right! Analyzing enemy attack patterns. I've got it!
Pretty weak to fire. Oh, weak to wind too. Nothing else too special about it. Okay.
Right. Ha!
Of course. Ta!
Right! Give it up, everyone!
Reset this.
My turn. Arcus, activate.
It's my turn. Let's go.
Ha!
Huh?
Right.
Ah, Laura. Laura, Laura, Laura.
There!
My turn!
Ouch, ouch, ouch. I have at least one
Arcus
HP.
activate.
I can do this. Arcus activate. Huh?
My turn.
Go!
That's a big shame.
Right!
It's my turn. Let's go. Huh?
My turn.
I won't do that much damage, but
Shatter! Now!
I'll pick you up!
Here we go! Alright, let's do this!
Leave it to me.
My turn!
Ooh, lordy.
Arcus activate!
Right. Let's go.
You have my feint. Right.
Alright, now let's do this now.
Behold, my most powerful strike! Radiant Blade Dance!
Oh, please!
Go!
Interesting.
Right.
I can do this. Turn to flames! Burn now!
Got it! Ha! Here we go! Arcus, activate. Huh.
Give it up, everyone!
It's my turn. Go! Now!
Got it!
Of course.
Go!
Oh, please!
Ha!
It's my turn. Turn to flames! Burn!
Right. Arcus, activate! Huh.
Here we go!
Of course. Shatter!
Nice.
You still have a lot of training to do.
That was kind of terrifying.
That music sounded like something out of Final Fantasy, and I quite liked it.
I thought we were done for.
Like with the strings in the beginning there. That was a good fight.
Still, at least we were able to defeat it. Rean, what was that skill you just performed?
Oh, it was something I've been working on for a while.
The Chad.
This was the first chance I had to put it through its paces, though. I definitely feel like I'm getting the hang of it now.
I see.
You really are amazing, Rean.
Yeah, you're always there to help us when we need it most.
No, that's not true. There's really only so much I can do on my own.
That's why I'm the protagonist.
We wouldn't have been able to defeat that thing if we hadn't all been working together as a team. This was a victory for Group A as a whole.
Yeah, take that, Group B. We defeated a giant baboon.
Well said.
You what?
Indeed.
Unbelievable. Ah, what are these kids even doing here? That bastard. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Who are you talking about?
What?
Uh-oh.
It seems we have some unwelcome guests.
There they are.
And they're not alone.
Put your hands in the air. Don't try to resist.
Why are you surrounding us and not them?
Keep your mouth shut.
Don't think we're gonna go easy on you just because you're students.
Looks like all your hard work was for nothing, huh?
They're not even trying to hide their involvement.
Utterly shameless.
You're jumping to an awful lot of conclusions.
You have a voice?
I see two groups of people and a collection of stolen goods, but no indication of which group was responsible. Do you have any way to prove that the four of you aren't the perpetrators?
What?
Do you intend to frame us?
This is preposterous!
I'm just telling you that you need to mind your own business and learn your place. The Kreutzen province is the territory of Duke Alvarea.
Kreutzen.
And I will not have a gaggle of bratty students poking their noses where they don't belong. You will back down now, or we'll be more than happy to arrest you right here and drag you to Berea Hard City, kicking and screaming.
Damn.
This is ridiculous.
I'm afraid you'll be doing no such thing.
What?
Who's there? Oh,
Uh-huh.
It's...
Look at those guns.
The Railway Military Police.
Railway Military Police?
Yeah, the RMP.
They're supposed to be the most elite unit in the whole of the Imperial Army.
Oh.
The Icy Maiden.
Why has one of the Chancellor's dogs come here?
What is the meaning of this? This area is under the jurisdiction of the Kreutzen Provincial Army. The Imperial Army has no right to intervene.
With all due respect, Keldic is a major interchange station in our railway network. So in point of fact, we have every right to investigate any incidents that occur in this general vicinity, as I'm sure you well know. And in accordance with our investigation thus far, after having questioned all those connected to the incident, we have concluded that it is impossible for any of these students to be guilty of these crimes. Do you wish to contest this judgment?
I suppose not.
Well then, may I suggest you leave us to do our jobs? The RMP will take responsibility for returning all of the stolen goods to their rightful owners as well.
Men, withdraw! We're returning to Keldic.
Yes, sir.
Understood, sir.
You've got to be kidding me!
We had a deal.
Take them into custody.
Yes, ma'am.
Her name is Claire? Yeah, you look like a Claire.
Oh, crap. We're totally boned.
There's no point in resisting.
You're coming with us.
Damned Ironblood dog.
Oh! Oh! Oh, he got her!
She's really pretty.
Is she really part of the RMP?
Thank you all very much for your assistance. My name is Captain Claire Revelt of the Railway Military Police. We're a division of the Imperial Army.
I read that as Redfield, and I'm like, wait a minute, you're not Claire Redfield from Resident Evil.
And you are the visiting students from Thor's Military Academy, are you not? I'll need to file a report about what happened here. So would the four of you mind accompanying me?
Okay. We really are grateful for everything you've done today. Thanks to you, the stolen goods have been recovered, and those responsible have been found and arrested. I can't possibly express my gratitude. I'm just glad we were able to help. Besides, it was only thanks to the RMP's involvement that we were able to catch the culprits in the end. Oh, there's no need to be so modest. All we did was physically arrest the culprits. The rest was entirely on you. If not for your assistance in stopping the criminals from escaping, we would have missed our chance to intervene altogether. I believe the credit for this achievement is yours and yours alone. All this kind of attention is kind of embarrassing. Still, I suppose it would be rude to not accept your thanks. Indeed, you should have all been very proud of what you accomplished here. So, can we leave everything in your capable hands from here on out, Captain? Of course, I'm intending to leave a number of our soldiers here for the time being. Rest assured that we will take care of any further problems that may arise. We are greatly obliged. Still, while your personal loads may differ, both the RMP and the provincial army are made up of Erebonian soldiers, so I'd appreciate if you tried not to stand out too much. Your presence may create some anxiety among the locals. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Thank you for your cooperation with our report. I'm sorry to take up so much of your time. Oh no, not at all. And we really appreciate you coming to our aid like that. Oh, there's no need to thank me, really. In fact, the more I think about it, the more regret I have. I regret having stepped in at all. Overcoming such an impossible situation was probably meant to be part of your field study too. To build character, perhaps. What?
Yeah, I may be good, but I'm not that good.
Oh, she's back.
Oh! Instructor?
I was wondering when you'd show up.
It's been a while, Sarah.
That it has. 6 months, give or take? Honestly, I had no idea you RMP folks were gonna get involved with this. I suppose you had everything that was happening here figured out all along.
You overestimate my abilities. I did receive a report that suggested there might be trouble here, but that's it.
Alright, random thought, but Claire's voice actress needs to do ASMR.
Oh, from your brother, I take it. Nothing gets past you lot.
We're just trying to make sure we're prepared to deal with any problems that might arise. But I'm sorry to say I don't have any more time to catch up with you right now. I really need to be taking my leave. I wish all the best to you and the rest of Class 7.
Right.
Was she really part of the military? She doesn't seem like it. Her movements and actions, however, were those of a skilled officer. Highly skilled. Yeah, and the rest of the railway military police seemed really well trained too. You know her, instructor? You could say that. Anyway, it looks like you managed to finish up all the tasks I laid out for you. So I think it's about time we take our leave of this place too. Understood. Do take care, everyone. Give my regards to Principal Van Dyke. And if you're ever in the area again, please do come to the market and say hi. You'll be more than welcome. We will. Thank you for everything.
She's asleep again.
You don't think she's faking it, do you?
No. Judging by her breathing, I believe she really is asleep.
Well, it sounds like Group B turned out to be a complete disaster. If she had to deal with them, then come back here on the same day, I'll bet she's totally spent.
Yeah, good point. Anyone would be exhausted trying to sort that out.
It's hard to imagine her actually working hard, though, considering her usual attitude.
It does seem as though she's genuinely looking out for us, however.
So, this is how our first field study trip comes to an end, huh? I think I might have an idea now as to why we're here, though.
I had the same thought. Testing the Argus is clearly a big reason for coming here, but it's not the only reason. I think it has more to do with making sure we see everything that's going on with our own eyes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too. Learning more about places in Erebonia we've only read about in books, and getting to see the issues occurring in those regions firsthand, just like in Keldic.
Indeed. And just as we thought and acted swiftly in the face of crisis this time, so too may we be called upon to do so again. These field studies may aim to test and cultivate those skills in preparation for our futures.
Exactly. Add to that good judgment, decisiveness, and general conduct, and I'd say we have a pretty clear picture as to why we're out in the field. Basically, we're training everywhere we go.
Well, you're about half right.
Dang it, Sarah.
Instructor.
I was so certain you were sound asleep.
What can I say? I can nod off and back on again in the blink of an eye. It's what I do. As you rightly noted, having first-hand knowledge of the areas to which you might be deployed is of tremendous importance, as is the ability to make swift, accurate judgments and solve problems with or without orders. Developing all these skills to their fullest is definitely a major part of why you're undertaking these field studies.
Just as I thought.
It's an interesting approach, but honestly, I've never heard of any other military academy trying it.
You say we're only half right, however. Which begs the question, what's the rest of the story?
Is something wrong?
Oh, no, not at all. I was just thinking about what we did during our field study and why we were doing it. The whole concept seems eerily similar to the MO of bracers.
Even Reed knows. Even Reed knows. He clearly read or like saw someone play Trails in the Sky. He knows.
Now that you mention it,
the Bracer Guild prides itself in protecting civilians over all else, so it seems an unusual source of inspiration for a military academy. But the tasks we were given in Keldic do seem to align themselves quite well with the Bracer's basic philosophy.
Almost too well.
Yeah, I guess so. Their emblem depicts a supporting gauntlet, and that's pretty much exactly what we've been for these people. Bracers still have branches all over the continent, but you hardly ever see them in Erebonia anymore.
Yeah, half of them went to Liberl for a while, and a lot of stuff happened there, but don't worry about that.
Well, you got me, which means...
how are are we ever supposed to take her seriously when she says things like that, then conspicuously falls asleep?
Well, whether or not we did in fact get her, it still seems like bracers are somehow related to our activities here.
Not that Instructor Sarah is likely to come clean about our involvement anytime soon. I suppose until she does, all we can do is prepare ourselves in body and mind for our next field study.
I can only imagine who someone who hasn't played Sky playing this game must be thinking, like, bracers, huh? That's you know, who are they? Like, yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. And then to us who have played Sky, we're just like, oh my god, they're talking about bracers. I'm geeking out over here. Two different perspectives for the same story.
Yeah.
Good job, Falcom. Good job.
Is there something else bothering you?
Oh, no. It's just... Well, we've been in the same class for a month now. And this whole time, I've been kind of keeping you in the dark.
Oh my.
What do you mean?
You aren't referring to the issue regarding your swordsmanship, I take it?
Oh, Estelle. Estelle. What are those? People with teeth. Blah, 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 blah.
No, it's not that. It's something I've been hiding from you all this time. Regarding my social class.
Oh.
What?
I'm actually from Liberl.
Are you saying your family...
My grandfather is Cassius Bright.
Yeah, I dodged the question when Machias asked. But technically, I come from a family of nobles.
Ah, figured.
My hometown is Ymir, in the northern mountains.
Ymir?
I'm the son of its ruler, Baron Schwarzer.
You're from Ymir?
Schwarzer. Now that you mention it, I have heard the name before. An honorable family, closely tied with the Imperial family themselves, despite being headed by a mere baron.
I never would have imagined you might be the son of a noble too.
I wouldn't have expected you to. I don't act like one. My dad and mom are both quite easygoing individuals. They don't behave like your typical nobles at all. And technically, since I was adopted, I don't have any actual noble blood running through me. I'm upper class in name only.
So, you...
Sounds like you've got your own issues to deal with, just like the rest of us, huh?
I don't think of it as a big deal, and I don't want you to think of it as one either. I just didn't want to keep it a secret any longer. After everything we've been through these past few days, I owe you guys that much. I mean, you're all going to be a major part of my life from here on out. It's only fair to share as much as I can with you, right?
I don't know what to say.
You consider us to be major parts of your life?
Laura, please, we had a social bonding event together.
Honestly, has anyone ever told you that you can be way too serious sometimes? Just be sure you reveal your true identity to the others when we get back, too.
Oh, I intend to.
Youth. Still, even discounting the strangely perfect timing of the railway military police, that ruler of the forest they ran into in the nature park. Seems to be a harbinger of something big happening behind the scenes.
Can't wait to learn more about Sarah. She's honestly a fantastic character. Oh? Masked Man.
I must admit, I wasn't expecting the Icy Maiden to show up when she did. We may need to adjust our plans to compensate for this interference.
That won't be necessary. This was not a significant setback. If anything, it provided an unexpected bonus, giving us a valuable glimpse into the means through which the RMP and Intelligence Division coordinate their efforts.
An Intelligence Division?
With both organizations posing sizable threats to our operation, that information alone makes this all worthwhile.
A valid point. Should we proceed as planned, then?
Of course. The tyrant must yet face the merciless hammer of judgment.
Yes. May his lofty ambitions be crushed to dust and swept away.
Hi, Ryoku. How you doing? Oh, that's the end of chapter 1. Ah, crap. I'm gonna change the title of this then.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for you.
Medal of Fortitude.
Keep up the good work.
Beep, 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 beep.
Perfect.
S.
You guys are the best.
Ranka. +7's bonds have been strengthened. Level up. Level up. Level up. Alright. I'll do a better job of this saving mechanic then. Yeah, I guess I could talk about the chapter before I continue here. So, I mean, okay, I liked it. Overall, you know, I think it's good pacing for kind of like making sure, like, you know, you kind of get how the battles work, how towns work, and all the fun stuff like that. I don't hate it, but I'm just like, it just kind of is funny to me, just how close it is to the first Trails game, or to Sky. Glad you liked it. Get ready to do it 5 other times. I don't really mind that, actually. I'm also the weirdo that kind of liked Type 0, so honestly, doing stuff like this isn't really the most, like, painful thing in the world. Also, knowing that there's 4 games in this arc, like, you know, you're gonna definitely hear me say, like, by Cold Steel 3 or 4, yeah, you know, I kind of wish what we did back in Cold Steel 1. Mark my words. You can clip it if you want, do whatever you want. I'm gonna say it during the Cold Steel 3 or 4 streams. Like, man, I really miss what we did at Cold Steel 1. Life was simple then, wasn't it? But, nice. Hope the stream went well, Ryoko. I'll catch up to Cold Steel 3 sometime this year. Alright. And I still got time to stream more. Let's go. Still got another couple hours.
Late May.
I've been doing it about Sky and Crossbow myself during my first playthrough of the series as a whole. I mean, Esto and I are Sky, you know, stands. Like, honestly, there's a lot of simplicity that game has, and a lot of cool stuff that game has, and you get to this game and it's just like, you know, kind of miss that. But it's hard, right? Because you play 3 games of Sky, and you get so used to the mechanics, you get so used to everything that happens in there, especially by, like, the second game, and then third game especially, which is just, you know, more of everything that you liked in the second game. That when you go to something new in the exact same series, it just feels like, okay, you know the basic formula, but then they're adding all this extra stuff in there, and it's just like, God, I gotta retrain my brain. It's fun. It's all good fun. And then you look back on it fondly, and I think that's what makes... I think that, in part, is what makes people who follow Falcom, like, why they put Falcom on such a high pedestal. I started Sky back in September 2019, and since I got through all Sky games, both Crossbow and so far 3 games of Cold Steel. Nice! I think Sky was pretty much like... I finished Sky 3... October, November-ish? Yeah. So last year was all Sky. And then I did Ys. Ys!
The Lino flowers that painted Trista's spring fields had faded, replaced by lush greenery and a refreshing breeze. With the trials of last month's field study behind us, we found ourselves caught up once more in the bustle of school life. Both our combat training and academic studies continued to become more and more demanding.
One more point I want to make before we continue. I'm actually surprised of one more thing too. So, like, in my head, given the internet and the way it works in mainstream media, I would have suspected that this sort of pacing of chapter styling and just, like, jumping around with no, like, linear continuity, like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, like these constant time shifts, that keep happening, I would have, like, in a modern sort of setting, I would have thought that would have been hated a lot more. But having gone through it now, like, in actuality, it works really, really well. And the reason why I bring that up is because, you know, I do have ideas of writing my own JRPG plot bustling around in my head. And one of the things that has honestly, like, made it really, really difficult is you have this concept and it's just like, okay, like, I have chapter 1 planned out, I got chapter 2 planned out, I got chapter 4 planned out, but how do you transition between chapters 1 and 2, and then like 2 to 3 and stuff like that? Because I'm more used to something like Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts where it just all happens in one go. So it's like, oh god, how do I write those transitions that make sense but also still seem fun, so I'm not just leading you through a checklist. And then here's Cold Steel, which is just like, oh yeah, no, if you do this kind of like chapter style pacing, it works out pretty well, so I might steal that.
But May also heralded the beginning of specialist classes, more befitting a military academy.
Do we get to shoot guns now? Second period, military science. Oh.
The Orbital Revolution 50 years ago changed the way wars were fought forever.
Oh, whose voice is this? I know this voice. Where's Joshua when you need him?
There are a number of reasons for this fundamental change, but 4 factors in particular that I would argue to be the most important.
Did he... Oh god, who did he voice? This is bugging me now.
The first is the invention of orbital guns, cannons, and other weaponry. The increased accuracy of these weapons, as well as their ease of maintenance and manufacture, instantly rendered all other firearms obsolete. The second factor is the associated mechanization of the military. Orbital technology led to the formation of armored divisions made up of tanks and armored cars. The impact this new kind of tactical unit had on the battlefield, with its enhanced offense, defense, and mobility, cannot be overstated. The third factor is the invention of airships. Warships that rely on the gravity manipulation ability of a flight field to remain in the air simply did not exist before the revolution. The sudden addition of a whole new dimension to war, the sky, made countless new strategies viable that were previously unimaginable.
Made a whole trilogy about it.
And the last factor is the creation of an entirely new practical science, which may be the biggest, most important change of all. Without orbital technology, such a concept would scarcely even have been conceivable. But now we'd be virtually crippled without it. Reen Schwarzer, can you tell the class what that new scientific breakthrough was?
Orbital arts? Nope. The transport of cargo via train? No. This doesn't even orbital. Oh, I'm supposed to read this, hang on. This allows officers on the battlefield to obtain pertinent information in real time, leading to precise, accurate troop movements. Of course, countermeasures have also been invented, such as wiretapping and jamming, to particularly limit its benefits, but nonetheless... Whew, I got it right. Well done. This is all pretty high-level stuff. I mean, I know the basics, but I've never heard it gone into such detail before. Yeah, we're gonna have to work really hard to keep up. Nice-o. 5th period, Gender Divided Lessons, Class 1 and 7 combined. They have a cooking class! Oh my god, here we go.
Why did Lady Laura have to be placed in a class like that? I was truly looking forward to studying alongside her.
Is that girl next to her not the one who scored the highest on the entrance exam?
I believe so, though I also hear she's a mere commoner.
Oh my.
There's something about that silvered-haired girl that I find oddly soothing. I wonder if she'd let me stroke her hair if I were to ask nicely.
That's quite enough idle chatter. We are members of Class 1. We are above such droll behavior. As well, we cannot allow ourselves to be bettered by that rabble, even in
something as insignificant as the culinary arts. Of course not. I'm so accustomed to our chef doing all of the cooking, however, that I must admit I'm finding this all...
Oops.
Could they make it a little less obvious they're talking about us? I mean, seriously.
It stands to reason they'd be curious about our class. It's hard to blame them for that, at least.
I think you've wished that plenty already.
And we got Orbital Computer Primer for the boys.
I feel like I'm finally getting the hang of using an orbital computer.
Likewise. I was lost at first, but it's slowly beginning to make more sense.
Well, it is cutting-edge technology here in Erebonia, so I think most people are confused until they've gotten used to it.
I still think it's funny that the Sound of Whisking gets its own text box line. Yeah, right.
Machias and Eustace both picked it up surprisingly quickly, though.
Yeah, but academics are their thing. And I'm pretty sure Machias has been interested in computers for a while, too.
Eustace also seems to get the hang of things far quicker than most people, even if he's not interested in them at all.
Can confirm, when you're programming, that's exactly how the screen looks. Can confirm, do it every single day at my day job.
Which
lots of black
just
screens
adds
and green
insult to
text.
injury for Machias.
I'll bet. I hear they were really butting heads during last month's field study.
They were. At one point, things almost took a violent turn. We were able to hold them back, but I don't think we could have kept them under control for long if Instructor Sarah hadn't arrived.
We really need to do something about them, but I have no idea what.
Send them on a date. Just let them be alone.
I don't either, but you're right. This has gone on for way too long as it is. It needs to stop.
7 minutes in heaven always works too.
Rean Schwarzer.
Oh, hi.
Huh?
Chester!
Isn't he from Class 1?
Patrick, is it?
That is correct. My full name is Patrick T. Hyarms.
Remember when I did an intro to computer programming during freshman year of high school in the mid-90s? Back then it was just teaching about using BASIC. BASIC in the 90s? Really? Figured they would have at least started, figured intro programming at that point would have been like C or like Fortran, if anything. Oh no, probably not Fortran. Fortran was obsolete, crazy by then. But BASIC. C at least would have been probably more taught. Also, Ryoko, I'm gonna make you feel super young because my freshman year of high school was in 2011. And when I took my introduction to programming, we learned Python first for like the first semester, and then the second semester we did Java. And then I became a Java developer for like 3 years, and then I had to learn Python again, and then uni happened, so I had to learn literally freaking everything about computer science. And here we are now.
I don't believe I need to say anything more than that.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that the 90s was when personal computers were starting to make it into schools. I keep forgetting that wasn't like the late 80s. Right, you guys all had the Apple IIs. I think that's what the more popular model was at the time for Macintosh.
So, you're from the Hyarms family.
Are they prestigious?
Make me feel young. No. I'm gonna make you feel... Well, I think... Did I say make you feel young? I meant to say make you feel old. Your first computer was a Tandy 8088. Tandy sounds very familiar, but I'm actually honestly forgetting it.
About as prestigious as they come. The Hyarmses are one of the 4 great houses.
Whoa.
Though they're slightly lower in rank than the Albareas.
That glare.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
It doesn't matter. I didn't come here to talk to commoners or foreigners. I came to bring gladsome tidings to you, Rean Schwarzer. I am generously extending you welcome to make use of the accommodations on the 3rd floor of the Student Union building.
You mean...
The 3rd floor?
That's where the Noble's salon is, right?
Your father may be a mere baron, but that still makes you a noble. And though you've had the misfortune of sharing a class with this riffraff, I have decided to use my good name as a member of the High Arms family to afford you the privilege of joining us. I do hope you appreciate it.
Well, how can I turn him down politely?
This hardly strikes me as the best place to be recruiting new members.
Get in there, Eustace.
Eustace?
Eustace Albarea?
I wasn't aware the 3rd son of the High Arms family counted playing factions among his hobbies. If you wished for company in the salon, should you not have come to me first?
You? You've been invited countless times. You simply choose not to come, despite there being no shortage of second years practically begging for your company.
I have no interest.
Suit yourself, then.
It's created by Radio Shack. Ah.
But you, Schwarzer, make sure you think long and hard about this. If you care about your future, you need to start thinking about the connections you're making.
I'm not remembering all the times my dad and I went to a Radio Shack that was close by for a lot of the stuff that he wanted to do when I was a kid.
He's certainly not shy.
And then it closed!
No, he's not. I wasn't sure how to turn him down either.
Big shame, too. Radio Shack was a great store.
Thanks for stepping in, Eustace.
I wasn't trying to help you. But I did cause you some trouble during last month's field study, so no. That's all.
Okay, bye.
Last month's field study? Is he...
Yeah. I think he means the run-in we had with the Provincial Army.
Ah, so he feels partially responsible for his family's actions then. He must have been looking for a way to apologize to you.
Huh. I guess he has a nice side after all.
Homeroom. Good work today, class. Tomorrow's a free day, so take it easy. You've earned it. Just remember, next Wednesday is your second practical exam. I was wondering when she'd bring that up. Will you be announcing the details of our next field study trip on Wednesday also? Of course! You'll be heading out next weekend. I'm sure you can hardly wait. I, for one, very much look forward to it. Oh, and one more thing. Your midterms are scheduled for the middle of next month, so just file that away if you would. Midterms? Sounds irritating. So we finally get to put all the knowledge we've gained throughout the past few months to the test. Yes, and that's a good thing. You need to be thinking about your academic studies. School can't just be about military strategy, you know? Because if it is, I'm gonna get an earful from Vice Principal Heinrich again. Is that all you care about? First console I ever got to play was an Intellivision when I was 2 years old, followed by an NES when I got it as a gift for my 5th birthday in '86. That's so cool! Can we ask you if there's anything we don't understand? Not if you care about the answer being right. I'm a combat instructor. Book smarts like that are well beyond me. Anyway, that's it for homeroom. Machias, if you please. Yes, instructor.
All rise. Bow.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll see you later, Reen.
Later.
Oh, are you two going to club activities today?
Yeah, I am. Did you want to have dinner together later?
We've been eating in the cafeteria an awful lot lately, so maybe we could go to the cafe in Trista today for a change of scenery?
Sounds good to me. You want to just meet up in the entrance hall later?
Sure.
Man, I love these types of conversations.
See you then.
Makes me miss uni, man. These conversations were so common. Oh, oh why, hello.
Oh, hi, Elisa. Are you off to club practice too?
Oh, no, not today.
What is it? Is there something you wanted to ask me?
It's nothing. I'll see you later.
What was that all about?
Did you do something else to upset her?
Not that I'm aware of. Although, I suppose it's possible I did something wrong without even realizing it. Knowing her.
I was speaking in jest, I assure you. Are you planning on going into the old schoolhouse again tomorrow?
Yeah. The principal did ask me to keep an eye on it, so I thought I'd make time for a quick look inside.
All right. Please let me know when you're planning to begin the expedition, if you would. I have club activities tomorrow, but as far as I'm concerned, the old schoolhouse takes priority.
Thanks. I'll let you know.
Excellent. I'll see you tomorrow then.
I love Laura, man. Oh, she's so cool.
You're in the chess club, aren't you, Machias?
One thing I thought was interesting is how the English version of Rean has more voice lines than the Japanese version. From my understanding, it's because the Japanese video is pretty well known and quite expensive, so Rean ended up with less voice lines compared to the rest of the cast. Really? I thought it was because of, like, porting and stuff like that. XC decided to put more stuff into it, but... Because I know Joshua said that, like, you know, the PC port of this game has more stuff voiced than the original version. Aw, Chip. You cool, too.
Or are you planning on studying in the library?
Since when was it any of your business what I choose to do after class?
No! XT gave Rean more voice lines for the English stuff, from what I understand.
No, I just... Have I done something to upset you?
Who did voice Rean in JP? I'm gonna look that up later.
Not especially. It's actually my fault for being deceived so easily in the first place.
Oh no, he's mad about that.
Oh. Let's just say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins.
I mean, he's not wrong. He was adopted.
So I guess we're all in equal standing here.
It's still true.
I'm really sorry. I wasn't trying to deceive you. I just...
Save your breath. Whether you're a noble or not is beside the point. The bottom line is you lied to me, and I simply cannot trust those who lie.
Yeah, he didn't lie. He's adopted.
That's all there is to it.
Machias, no. Don't do this to me. Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry.
Please, think nothing of it.
Oh, am I intruding?
Oh, no. Not at all. Did you need something?
I accidentally left one of my textbooks in my desk, so I came back to fetch it. Ah, here it is.
What subject?
Take a look.
Intermediate mathematics for dummies.
Studying hard as always, I see. Except, wait, intermediate? Isn't that part of the Sunday school curriculum? Seems a bit basic for you.
Oh, it's not for me. I promised to help Fee with her math studies. I found this at a bookshop in town and thought it might be of some use to her.
Ah, okay.
Which reminds me, I should really be going. I'm sure she's waiting for me by now. I'll see you later, Rean.
Take care.
And don't worry.
Huh?
Mind if I place a link in chat? Yeah, go for it.
I'm sure Machias doesn't hate you or anything. If you can find some way of making him realize how you feel, I'm sure he'll understand. It's just getting through to him that might be tough.
Alright, let's take a quick sneak peek at this. Oh, he did. He's the JP voice actor for Roxas. That's explained. That's, yeah. And he's V from Devil May Cry. He's Benedict Blue and Violet Evergarden. Probably an important character in Free. On Yuri on Ice as well. Oh, Tomura Shigaraki from My Hero Academia. That's an important role for sure. That's a very important role. Oh, and he was the main voice actor for you and Charlotte. Oh, that means he was also, yep, Sei Akaine from Amagi Brilliant Park. Nice. And of course, the main voice actor for Ichika from Infinite Stratos. Nice. Dude's got some stuff. Guilty Crown. Hunter x Hunter. Nice. Dude's got a great resume.
Yeah. I just have to keep at it. If Emma believes I can make it work, then I'll believe it too. I should probably also get going. Maybe I'll wander around the academy grounds for a while before returning to the dorm.
Yeah, you will. Alright. We are going to take a, 15... Not 15, that's too less. 45-second BRB type of thing. And then I'll be right back. And we're back. I guess I forgot to put some music on, so you guys had to sit in silence. Apologies for that. Okay. I also got myself a snack because I am hungry. I had dinner now 3 hours ago, so I got myself a protein bar. Let's go do stuff. Samosa? No. I just had some Alfredo pasta today. Keep it simple. Alright. I need to go to the library. Her dashing husband. I'm gonna talk to you every single chance I get. She's a freaking character, alright. Where are people? So main story's outside. Oh, you're on the rooftop. Hang on. Thank you, Chip. I'm too busy eating. My dinner was even simpler. I just ripped over leftover chicken from the bone and made a sandwich with it. Classic. Chip has mochi. One-upping every single one of us right now in chat. Alright. Let's also talk to our friends. Do you want salty or sweet? You know, I can't say I've had salty mochi. Mochi with soy sauce and seaweed. Interesting. You know what I actually kind of low-key really want to learn how to make? Onigiri. I think that'd be a cool skill to have. I have a rice cooker, so I just need to buy the right sushi rice. And get seaweed. And whatever. I don't know what, like, I mean, I can't have fish, so I gotta find, like, a filling that I like to put inside of it. Also, I'll go back to reading dialogue, once I finish eating. Erebonian folklore. Alright, I gotta read this at least. Considering the size and history of the Erebonian Empire, it should come as no surprise that it has a wealth of folklore, perhaps more than any other nation in the continent. This is the first series of 3 books that will introduce a small number of the legends and traditions in Erebonia. It is my wish that this series will stimulate new interest in the rich history and mythology of this great nation. Animism. Animism is a religious belief native to the land of Erebonia, disconnected from the teachings of the Septian Church. There is no single type of animism. Some animists believe that objects in the natural world have a spirit, while others emphasize the reverence of one's ancestors. The animist traditions of the past continue to live on in a number of ways in Erebonia, with the summer festival being just one. While animism may be disconnected from the doctrine of the Septian Church, it does not specifically refute the Church's teachings, and in many regions, animist traditions have been incorporated into the beliefs of the Septian Church. Many animists have thus been converted to worshipping the goddess Aidios while retaining their traditional beliefs. Furthermore, the people of the Nord Highlands to the northeast of the Empire revere the wind as a spirit, and share many fundamental aspects of their religious outlook with the people of Erebonia. Fiend, an evil creature that differs from the monsters that we know. Most are said to cause harm to humans, and while they are fundamentally similar to the devils which appear in the teachings of the Septian Church, the existence of neither fiends nor devils have been proven. Fairy. Fairies are inhabitants of another world, separate from both spirits and fiends. Descriptions of them vary amongst different traditions. Some liken them to young weaned girls, while others characterize them as small people. A number of believers also portray them as being represented by small animals. One thing they all have in common, however, is that they all enjoy pulling pranks on people. Nice. Now, okay, Emma's here. We could talk to her for a quick scene. Oh, I wasn't expecting to see you here, Reem. Heading back to the dorm? Yeah, how about you? Wait, are you all by yourself? I thought you were helping Fee study. Well, that was the plan, yes. We arranged to meet here, but she never showed. Really? Huh. Wonder where she could have gone. I'm not sure. I'll keep waiting a little while longer, though. I can catch up my own studying in the meantime. If you happen to run into her, though, would you tell her I'm waiting here? Sure thing. Emma went out of her way to try and cheer me up earlier. Maybe I should see if I can track down a Fee for her. The Fee is in the old schoolhouse. Oh, but hang on. I gotta talk to my lady friend. Hang on. I gotta talk to her. Specifically this room. Where you at? This means about these class 7 consists of students from the distinguished families and all grades and abilities. Oh, so you're great, right? Be that way. She's just chilling here. Oh, Reen. Hey, Emma's been looking for you, so I figured I'd join the hunt. Aren't you supposed to be studying with her? I suppose so. Okay, later. Wait a second, one more thing. I'm not sure falling asleep at odd spots around campus like this is such a good idea. If you really have to sleep during the day, I think you should at least use one of the infirmary beds. I do, sometimes. Beatrix gives me sweets if she's there. Oh, the nurse? She does seem like a really kind person. But that's besides the point. You're a girl, you know, you need to be more... Never mind that. Can you sense it? Huh? Sense what? This building. It changed again. A lot. What? Later. It's changed? It's pretty late. I'll save checking that claim until tomorrow. But wait. Does that mean Fee's been investigating this old schoolhouse on her own? Get that extra XP. Alright. One thing we can do is go talk to Toa. Not the Lit Club.
Are you getting used to life at the academy yet?
Wait, what? Why was that one line voiced? I think I'm getting there. Our classes have really gone harder since the start of the year, but I feel as though I'm keeping up.
That's good to hear.
Why? What?
By the way, tomorrow is another free day. Are you really willing to help out again, like Instructor Sarah said?
Of course, just let me know what you need my help with. Actually, if you can make a list for me, that'll make it easier to get everything done.
Thanks a lot, Reen. I really do appreciate it.
Okay. Alright. We'll skip talking to Laura, but we'll talk to Eustace. I guess I should go back to the library and see these two studying. Whoa. And then we want to go here. Check out what Eustace is doing. He is trying to become an equestrian. Alright. Anything else we need to do? No, we can just leave.
Hey there, first year.
It's you again.
Oh, it's you. I'm not going to play along with your scams this time, so you might as well be on your way.
I wasn't trying to hustle you before, honest. Did you, figure out how I did it, though? If you really want your 50 Mira back, I'll be happy to hand it over. But wouldn't you rather feel like you earned it? Come on, what do you say?
There had to have been a trick to it. Some form of sleight of hand. Something that wasn't as it seemed. If I had to guess, I'd say the crux of this illusion was...
The bandana, the drawstring, or the coin was never tossed. Well, that's not it.
Of course! I'm pretty sure he had a bag at his feet, which means... You threw the coin in the air, but let it fall instead of trying to catch it. You let it fall right into the open bag, lying in wait for it at your feet. Am I right?
Yeah, not bad. I wasn't expecting you to figure it out so quickly.
So I was right.
Yep, spot on. And a promise is a promise, so here's your 50 Mira sorry. I've only got 10 Mira on me.
It's fine. Just forget it. It's only 50 Mira. You can keep it.
50 is a lot, Rean.
Oh, really? Well, that's mighty generous.
A lot.
Hey! Stop trying to leech money off innocent first years, you louse.
Oh, crap. It's the she-devil.
What? A bicycle? No, it looks like it's powered by Orbal energy. Wait, I've seen this girl somewhere before.
You're Rean, I take it. I've been hearing all about you from Toa and George. Sounds like you pulled off some pretty amazing stuff in your field study last month.
I'm surprised you know my name, actually. I didn't think I'd been doing anything worthy of such attention. Guess I should still officially introduce myself, though. I'm Rean Schwarzer. It's nice to meet you.
Same. I'm Angelica. Angelica Rogner. Glad I could finally make your acquaintance.
Rogner? As in Marquis Rogner? Head of one of the 4 great houses?
Same reaction every time, I swear. Yeah, I'm his unworthy daughter. But he doesn't really want to have anything to do with me since I go around dressed like this.
I think it's less how you dress and more how you behave. Where are you going on that bike at this hour anyway?
Oh, George finally finished tuning the Orbal engine. So I figured I'd give it a run to the capital and back and see how it holds up.
Sure must be nice not to have a care in the world.
Look who's talking.
So you do ride it like a bike. Wow.
Well, catch you later. I'm thinking of putting in a request for you sometime. If I do, I'd sure appreciate a swift response.
Love her. That would be the greatest thing if he just said that. I'm in love.
Huh. Lost for words? That's a little something George put together a while back. He calls it an Orbal bike. Pretty cool, huh?
It is. It's kind of like a steel horse. I'm guessing you can't buy those in any shops?
Nah. The Ruhr Institute of Technology started putting that one together as part of a test. Then George finished it off. Angelica put up the money for the parts herself. Oh, but Toa and I helped out too.
Sounds like it must have been a pretty challenging project. Are you on good terms with Toa and George then? Angelica said she'd heard all about me from them. Maybe you had a little something to do with that too?
Well, we're all from different classes, but we've kind of stuck together for a while now. Come to think of it, I never did introduce myself, did I?
Crow Armbrust.
Name's Crow Armbrust. Second year, class 5.
Armbrust.
I'm sure I'll catch you around again. Later.
So, his name's Crow, huh? Angelica's the daughter of Marquis Rogner. Toa's the student council president. George is head of the engineering club. It seems like every second year I meet is somebody important.
Chapter 2, The Verdant City. Alright. Let's see. You are not given the choice to hang out in the dorm or stay at your room. Choose hang out at the dorm if you want to speak to the Class 7 members. Of course we're going to hang out in the dormitory. Were we supposed to go to dinner with Gaius and Elliot? I guess that happened, but... Who is it? It's me, Reen. Hey, are you free right now? I'd like to discuss something with you. I'm studying at the moment. Can you save it for tomorrow? Sure, I'll come back then. I really do want to apologize to him, but he doesn't seem to want to give me the chance. So, big brain me is going to say that he's going to be in our party for the field study. Are you free at the moment, Eustace? What do you want? I just want to say thanks for this afternoon. I assume you meant the incident with Harms? Whatever, how do you pronounce his name? I explicitly remember stating I wasn't trying to help you. Maybe so, I still wanted to thank you. I'm not really used to handling situations like that. I mean, I'm a noble, but I've never really spent much time with other members of nobility. Eustace? It seems as though neither one of us is an ordinary noble, but your problems have nothing to do with me. Don't expect my assistance next time. Neither one of us? I guess he's got some issues of his own then. Ella's not even here. Where you gone, bro? Where you gone? You can talk to anyone here, really. Someone's here. Seems like it. I'll be right there. Hello, Reen. Is something the matter? Not really. I just came by for a chat. Is Fee here with you? I thought I heard her voice a moment ago. She is. I promised to help her study after we finish dinner. She's currently doing some exercises I prepared for her for this afternoon. I never expected to hear that. She's actually a very hard worker. Would you like to join us? Nah, it's alright. I'd rather not distract you two. Sounds like hard work, so good luck. Thank you. Have a good free day tomorrow. Oh, we will. It'll be busy. Good evening, Reen. Hey there, Laura. I like how you've got your room set up. It's pretty relaxing. It's probably because we've both grown up immersed in the way of the sword. My room at home was more or less the same feel, too. I should have expected as much. I see you've been practicing your swings tonight, too? Of course, it helps my dinner settle. Sword practice is usually my go-to for clearing my mind, so it's an ideal way to wind down the day. For some reason, I had this impression that you're one of those people who never got caught up in stray thoughts. Even I have things I brood over now and then. I know that you've been putting extra effort in your training lately. Maybe we both continue to strive towards improving ourselves. Couldn't have said it better myself. What's wrong, Elisa? Oh, hey, Reen. It's nothing serious, don't worry. Well, if you insist. But now that I'm here, it's really easy to tell this is your room, Elisa. It's so organized and neat. It really fits that high-class image of yours. Don't make fun of me like that. Sometimes I can't tell if he's clueless or he's actually caught on. Sorry, did I say something to upset you? No, it's nothing. Tsundere, a tsundere. So wait, she lives here? Holy crap. Well, obviously I don't think you're here, but if you are, I have found your favorite character. Oh look, there's the world map. Oh, wasn't expecting to see you here. And Peggy is the type to sneak into a lady's room in the middle of the night. Maybe I had you figured wrong. I wouldn't exactly call this sneaking. I'm kind of surprised though. You're actually not drinking. Not that I wouldn't like a drink right now, to be honest, but I've got some work I need to finish up before I forget. Okay, yeah, I give up. Grab me a beer from that case over there, will you? You ever think that maybe there's something quite not right about a teacher bringing her beer into the dorms? Hey, come on now. Beer's the fuel that keeps my fires burning. I'll even let you have a can or two for yourself. It's okay. If anyone asks, I have no idea where you got it. I think I'll pass. By the way, instructor, you know a guy named Crow, right? He's a second-year student? Oh, and Angelica too? Oh, so you've met them already, have you? I've had my fair share of good times with them since I became an instructor, but then again, who hasn't? Ah, so you do know them. Well, at the very least, I hope you can steer clear of their influence. You wouldn't want to take after them any more than you'd want to take after me. You say that, and yet here you are as our homeroom teacher. You also have a book that just says Woo Baby up there. What does that say? Something diary? I can't read that blue book. I can't read that either. Okay, that should be everybody. Alright. Student council tasks, May. Alright, we have 2 required ones and 1 unrequired one. Of course, the old schoolhouse mystery. Substitute tutor from Klein. Something you're just like, oh, tutoring the kid I teach. Okay, and book delivery. Nothing too crazy. The old schoolhouse request is the same deal as last month. I've still got the key, so I can go in whenever I'm ready. But there's no telling how long it's gonna take, so I should finish up everything else first. Alright, let's get started. However, though, I believe we'll save that for next time. Thank you all for joining me today on this wonderful stream. I probably won't be back tomorrow, so I will be back Monday night for the next stream where we take on the next free day of Chapter 2. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Bye-bye.